his eyes and it was his deck box.
I'm just happy it's not my
Okay,
deck
some
box.
of the sleeves are kind of sticky, but...
Oh yeah, now you have to pay $200 again. You sticky my wind-ups, $200.
They're everywhere. They're in my
So he has to pay $4?
No, it's back to $200 instead of $185.
So that's only $15 for that.
Hey, but they won't be mine anymore. It's just $15 for that pain that's what you did to my wind-ups. See, this is why I don't like them.
The pain.
Yeah, mine.
And he'll say, "Nah, I don't want them."
Well, Chase can hold the camera better than I can. You realize I'm recording this random stupid discussion.
Yeah.
It's Chaos Zone.
Okay, everybody. While we're having this random stupid discussion, ban list time.
Yes, we gotta discuss. All right.
Hand me my drink.
Hand me my beer.
Hand me mine. All right,
I need this.
all right, you're still control the camera and aim it as needed. All right.
Chase can control the camera and aim it as
I'm
needed.
careless.
Okay.
Chase,
All right, we're going with Phil's first. All right.
Okay. Ban list. Let's see. Ban list in March. Unbanned is Witch, banned is Sangin. That's kind of a given. The tour guide and everything.
Can't search it.
Tour guide can't search Witch. Witch can search a lot, and that's everybody's argument. But it's really only a few extra things that Witch can search. It's Tengu and like tributes, some tributes for the most part.
Dad.
But if Witch can search Tengu, isn't that going to make Tengu more of a problem?
Not
you can
really.
search Dad. It would help us.
Yeah, it's like he can search. He can search Dad. That's actually the big one. But yeah. Searching Tengu could be a problem, but like Tengu can be played around so much now that I really don't see it as an issue. And Tengu, them having Tengu, I don't know. Everybody plays 3. There's not many times they'll actually search it because you usually always end up drawing 2 in your opening hand, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so with if Witch does come back,
Tengu's gonna get limited to 2. We all see it coming.
No, I don't think Tengu's going to do.
I'm gonna laugh when it does.
Okay. Well, if Witch does come back and Sangan goes away, do you think that will drop the playability of most rank 3 XYZs because Sangan's a more popular choice for overlay?
No, I just think it makes the price of tour bus go up a little more because that's the only other option at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Tour bus also has so many plays for cycling cards back in the deck that aren't even like tour guide and stuff. The ability to cycle back in tour guides, they'll essentially have infinite number of tour guides almost is already pretty nuts, but what you can get back from that is just as good an option. So I don't think 3s will go down.
So what you're saying is get rid of the cheap tour guide target, let the expensive one go up in price.
Yeah, more or less. But that's how it is. But no, okay, that'll happen, and then it'll get reprinted in another
Battle.
set, another battle pack. Next
Tour
battle
bus will
pack.
hit 100. We'll hit over 100 for a while.
All right, comment is and now that if you get rid of Sangan, Livier, what's your comment on Livier?
Levier is going to 1. Levier is going to 1. I think a lot of them are. Zinmanes could. I think Zinmanes would be more likely 2, but it could get hit to 1. It's way too powerful of early game play. Turn 1 tour guide into Zinmanes is one of the most played and most powerful plays you can do on turn 1. There's not a lot to deal with it. It's kind of it just gives you time.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's the Dew Swords.
Yeah.
But an Arcast turn 1 Blue Eyes is better.
That's right.
An arcade,
That's
which
right.
we will do a video on a bit.
Yeah, it's a little coming later. Let me think. What else is getting banned?
Maxi get hit?
Maxi could. I don't know. Maxi, it should get hit
But it
to
might
1,
not.
but it might not, just because decks that could play it don't. It's kind of funny, especially with Guadalajara with I'm the BS Sheehan ruling or whatever on Hornet, but even with that ruling, it still doesn't really make much of an excuse for 3 Sam's top 32ing. But in the one winning playing Max C.
It does. It's Mexico.
Okay.
Dirty Mexican tricks.
It's a dirty Mexican.
Let's not go there.
Let's not talk about dirty Mexicans or dirty Sanchez.
Let's just keep racism out of JackAsian's YouTube channel. But
Yeah, no racism. I'm Asian myself.
Asian.
Have Asian hair now.
He has the hairstyle, that's for sure.
Max C probably should get the one, but especially since like it seems that you just add 3 Max C's to something. There's kind of like Tour Guide that makes it that good or better. It's like Inzektor's was okay, but then you add 3 Tour Guide and it's insanely consistent and good. Same thing with 6 Sams. It's like not that great. It can do explosive things, but it's just kind of like a niche deck, and it's not that great. But you add 3 Max C's and all of a sudden it can get there.
That's true.
So
Most
what's
And the thing is, in Max C, I don't
Most
know, Max C's like really good right now against windups, like the windup hunter and all that stuff. That could get hit, especially since it's an OCG, and that's been going on, like windup hunter and rat and all that stuff. I think hunter would be the card that gets hit out of that to 1 probably.
Hunter better not get hit.
You shut up, Chase.
But hunter's probably going to get hit to 1 because they typically Konami does not like cards that cause people to discard, especially when you can abuse it and make it to where it's just one-sided. Your opponent goes 4 turns. But see, the counter argument to that is that Max C balances that out.
Max C,
But people
Valor.
have
But Max C's too damn expensive.
Well, yeah. So I mean, we don't know yet, but I mean, I would even bet for it to be in the battle pack, too. I mean, I know it's not been spoiled or anything, all of it.
Battle
but,
pack's gonna be amazing.
Tour Guide's in it as a common rare, so
I'm just gonna cry when I see Tour Guide.
No,
I keep pulling it, and I still have a good chance of pulling it if I ever wanted
No,
to.
I want to
Now
see.
that-
No, you can't. Packs out of print.
I want to see the guy who pulls the hollow giant soldier of stone. That's gonna be amazing.
Really? Giant Soldier
he's in
Stone.
it. He's in it.
And
He
they
is.
all come hobby league.
Every
/TJ.
card in the set can come as the hollow.
So I'm gonna.
But every
I'm-
card also comes common and common rare. Common or common rare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna laugh
it
when the
has
guy
common
pulls the
version
hollow.
and it has a hollow version, or if it has a rare version, it has a hollow version. It doesn't have a common rare and a common version.
So I wonder.
Okay, so what might go to 3?
What could come unbanned?
Yeah.
I actually had a
High hopes, malicious high hopes.
Malicious to 3?
Malicious to 3.
Because if Tengu's is gonna be at 3, and like the only thing is like Destiny D-Draw is the only thing that's gonna be the problem.
Well, and I don't even think D-Draw's a problem.
It's not too much of a
Heroes
problem
aren't that
now.
great. It's just like a small engine. Like D-Draw could go to 3 because they took D-Draw to 2, and what happened?
I won't
Nothing.
think
Nothing. D-Draw went to 2 or came back
Give
to
us
2,
triple malicious,
and nothing
it'll
happened.
be
Yeah,
better.
the only like draw spell that like you can't bring back to 3 right now is probably Allure.
Yeah, I don't think that, like with Tengu nowadays, and Exceed is becoming more popular, I don't think people will utilize Malicious for Synchro or anything
No.
like that.
Not really. I mean, they can't really utilize them for Exceed summon because like you only get 1 and he's a 6.
Yeah.
It's like they're Konami's pushing towards Exceed, so he's not really much of a factor, so he can come off. They could let us have Makura the Destructor for the first time ever. He's in the battle pack. I wouldn't hold my breath because Rageki's in it too. And
Yeah.
if they bring that back,
Give us
yeah.
Makura the Destructor.
because
No,
it's-
I'm just saying. It's like it would be like this 1 in a bajillion possibility that they could give back Makura the Destructor, but that's probably not going to happen.
But it's like them giving us back Temple of the Kings and just banning Circuit.
Yeah, I think the biggest that'd be funny. I think the biggest thing would be like there was a little bit while like after the stun decks popped up that there were decks that were playing like main deck Royal Decree, and a format should never get to that state. But the thing is that main deck Royal Decree is running in anything if there's like a deck that is considered top tier that plays main deck Royal Decrees, main deck Defissures, anything like that. It's not good for the environment. Same thing happened to Magic, like back in Affinity days in Mirrodin, when people played main deck Viridian Shamans, main deck Oxidized, had to play main deck Artifact Hate, and that was the entire format. Either you played Affinity or a way to beat Affinity, and that was it. It's stagnant. It's not good for the game. It would be if people had to play main deck Royal Decrees in order to make the trap stun decks playable. Makura being legal would be the only option, to where you could play traps from your hand.
And
Okay, fast forward.
Hold up.
Fast forward point because that was Magic and Chase doesn't like Magic.
Okay, well, hold up. With Makira the Destructor, a possibility coming back, do you think that might give a leeway to a little bit slower pace for getting rid of the windups? Because if they hit Makira, you can play like Warning. Well, no, you. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
there's no
you can.
point. I mean, all I was just doing is letting you play play Warning and Judgment from hand and stuff.
Yeah, it just turns. Mercure kind of turns Yu-Gi-Oh into Magic because it's like
Mercure
a
makes
counter.
it to where
It's
Mirror
like
Force
Psalms,
from hand.
counter spell. Everything becomes
Mercure
instant.
basically just makes it to where you summon it, they activate Warning, you Judgment from hand.
Yeah, well they can.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it has to be sent to grave.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
to be okay. Yeah.
So like, if wind up sent it to grave, you could just go Warning on their other Zenmighty or their Rat and stop them in their tracks. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
but
it came back,
Right now, until we know exactly how it's on the ban list, it's not that great.
This is like Raigeki. I know isn't coming back, even though it's getting reprinted. Although everybody said that about this guy, and
Yeah.
he came back
Yeah.
for some reason.
But Raigeki
for one format of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be kind of like the same. Like if Geki came back, Dark Hole would be gone. But there is no reason for that. Dark Hole is at least kind of balanced. Although
why they gave us heavy.
in
It's
this
balanced.
in this deck, I did Dark
Yeah.
Hole just my side of the field in order to win.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe
Dark Hole's not very balanced in our deck at all. Neither is Heavy Storm. What are we gonna smack on ourselves? Nothing.
Yeah, that's why they
Wait,
should
Wait.
We'll get to the
Oh,
get
yeah.
to their special decks
Already
later.
did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. I know it's killing you. Yeah. Okay. But
Be patient, YouTube.
yeah. Be patient, YouTube. Be patient. Other things that could get hit or come off.
Royal Oppression. Any ideas?
Royal Oppression. I don't know. It's kind of like you think Royal Oppression should come back like because of windups and Zekers, all this special summoning going on, Tengu plants, whatever. It's like it should come back, but
you
there's
can use
things about it.
But you can use Oppression aggressively too.
You can. That is the problem. It also, Oppression is a bad card for bad players too, because they can play it. They're like, oh, everybody's playing Royal Oppression, I should too. But then they just start paying for everything, and then they just kill themselves. So it shouldn't be that as an option. But you have to think of like the turn of going like turn one, playing out going Gold Sark for Rabbit, and then going for
Diner Rabbits with Oppression is retarded.
No.
yeah, I mean going like
Because they're gonna laggy doke you, and then Oppression.
yeah, just going
you're
like
kinda
going
screwed.
Lagia, or and then like Gold Sark for Rabbit and Tour Guide into Leviair, and then bring back Rabbit, Bouncing Rabbit, Exceed for Lagia, and then going set Royal Oppression, standby phase, flip Royal Oppression, game. Like that's literally what happens at that point.
I'd wait
You
till
can't
they
do
summon
anything.
something, though, before I done it.
Even still.
Well, I mean, like if you hold off on
No,
the
I know.
Oppression
No,
play, you might be able to get your Doke off
It's
next
just
turn.
it's just the entire. It's just the entire like thing. It's that powerful.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what you would do, but
Oh, no.
it's just like it completely skews the game.
It really does.
Rabbit could get hit. Rabbit I think could go to 1.
It deserves to be.
It does, and then I think Gold Sark should go to 1 or 2 as
Probably
well.
2.
Gold Sark's been off the list for a while.
It has been. You're right.
It needs to come
But
back on the list.
but the thing is, the reason it would go off, the only reason that it gets hit is because Rabbit gets hit. Because Rabbit getting hit means everybody that wants to play Rabbit has to play 3 Gold Sarks for the most part to make it consistent enough.
And then they played DD.
DD.
Capsule.
And it's too shaky for 3 MST. MST could go back to 2 or 1. Even Konami could make everything like a joke format where like they unban things you never thought they'd unban, and then you bring it back.
Yeah,
Like
Chaos
I was talking to
Emperor,
somebody.
somebody
So people at our store for some reason are under the opinion that they're going to unban Chaos Emperor Dragon, which is a huge mistake. They don't understand. Like they're like, they brought back BLS, they'll bring back Chaos Emperor, they'll make them
Not
switch
anytime
places. No,
soon.
Chaos Emperor is not BLS. Chaos Emperor is a million times better than BLS. It's what he does to the game is completely insane.
Because he's stupid, bro.
And if you think
Huh?
Has he?
I has one.
if you think
I did
about in the
for
chaos
Colorado.
the deck we're profiling a little bit is Chaos Dragons, and in that deck if Chaos Emperor Dragon was legal, it would be the most idiotic thing ever. So overpowered.
Just the show.
Yes,
I have it
I've
just
heard
in
that.
case they give it to us.
Yeah, just in case they
Just
give
in
it
case
to
they give it to us, like
This
we've
is
been
like
picking
me
them
and
up,
Phil- me
but
and Phil
there
will
is
have a day
no
with it.
way. There is
No.
no way. If it is like the format is over, I've already broken it. It's just not. He's not fair. Like BLS, it's BLS win or
He's a little more balanced.
He's a
than that.
little more. It's like BLS is an automatic game. Like he can top deck.
He
can win you a
can't. No,
game.
wait a
like,
minute. Wait. He gets an armor, swings on 2 darkness metals. It is game.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you know anything that swings.
It's stupid. He's like 4,000. 4,000. Yeah, I'll scoop that. That's game. Game by BLS.
Okay. With the fast pace of the format, with wind-ups, what you guys got, and with Inzectors, do you think there could be a slight possibility of either Magician of Faith or Tribe coming back because of the pace?
No, because it will slow down, but it will
Tribe,
ramp up
no.
next turn.
There's no way.
Tribe, there's a trade-off, but he offers a lot too much. Ben was saying today that Yada could come back, and it was like I understood his argument because he said beforehand whenever he was legal, and the only time he was legal there was no way to deal with him, but now you have like Trag and Gores and Valor.
No, but you
and
kill
stuff.
their whole hand with like Norway Ross and jank like that.
There is no legal hand destruction. If they brought him back, Hunter's gone. Mind Crush is gone.
Yeah,
Hell no.
That
I'm
would be
not
amazing.
playing
DD
that.
Designator is gone.
I'm
But-
not playing with Yatagarasu again.
Guess it's like bringing back Time Seal.
No, because
But
God,
worse.
no.
Yeah.
Time Seal, but worse.
Time Seal is broke.
Well, Time Still wasn't even played back when Yada was legal. It was like he was played later. Like we played him in our Chaos. We played
I
through
would have
Time
played
Still.
them both together.
But-
Everybody else played Drop Off.
Yeah, but with drop off at 3, do you think Time Seal could come back to 1? Even with drop off at 3?
I don't know.
No.
Where would be the point though? If they gave us triple time seal and triple drop off, and then
No,
you have
but
triple drastic drop off, your opponent would never draw.
Yeah, but that'll clog your hand out of stuff you can do.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
It's just you'd just be waiting. It comes with draw go at that point. You're hoping you draw into something while you stall your opponent for 9 turns. And what are you gonna do next? Play Mask of Darkness.
Yeah.
I mean, like it gets a little absurd. Like
Mask of Darkness and Tsukiyomi.
Magician of
It's
Faith. I
called a
would
troll
love.
deck, sir.
I would love like Magician of Faith and Tsukiyomi to come back because I would love to play like flip flop
Tsukiyomi,
control
yes.
again, like Tsukiyomi, Magician of Faith, Apprentice, all that stuff. I would love to play that deck. It's the same thing as like it would be fun. It's the same thing with like Disc Commander. If you brought back Disc Commander and you played Piper Chaos, it'd be the most fun thing ever. You would draw like a million cards a turn, but it's just not like feasible. They're
Not
not
really.
gonna do it.
Not
They're
with
Not really, because
Not with-
Kikabiyu will remove it from play at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
But you'll still draw out the.
No,
If
but
it's
you'll
still
play
there.
limit. You'll play
Yeah.
limit reverse, Call of the Haunted, and you got Reborn. You got Kinkabiu. You'll
it
be drawing
calls
up
it
the
too,
ass.
and it's like I don't know. It's like they're not going to bring back premature because of Hidden Armory and Brio,
Brio.
unless they get Brio.
No, the thing
It's
is,
too
no,
broke
but,
with
no,
Brio.
but think about it. Call and Torbus.
Colin Torbus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Colin Torbus could be retarded.
Yeah, that means Call should be
But
dropped.
I mean, what you're speaking of
Call
is
could
when
get
they go
dropped
for the
again.
Misty and you just chain.
Yeah, well,
Like you
it's
do
the
with
same
Card
thing.
Trooper, you just draw
But
a card.
Yeah.
Call's good with or Call could go back to 1. I don't think I don't know why it wouldn't go back to 1.
And because
Nobody
it's
runs
always
2
been at 1,
anyways.
and not many decks run 2, and the decks that do like kind of abuse the fact that they can run 2. It's not like an understood. Like it was one of the staples. Like when the game was before the ban list was before advanced format ever existed. Call was a staple. It was in every deck. It was like you had the X number of spell staples and you had the trap staples. Solemns were on it. It was just Mirror
Even
Force.
if Solemn was out,
Mirror
Yeah,
Force,
it's
Torrential.
nobody played it back then because it was all
yeah,
power
it,
back
it was you're just Mirror Force and Call and then kind of whatever because a lot of people played either Time Seal or Drop Off in triplicate and then Torrential you could play 3 for a while and it got hit to 1 then it got brought back to 3 and then it got hit to 1 again but most people only played 1 but yeah
And what about JD if talking about Call Hounded and Torbus?
JD
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I know why Time Steel's not coming back. Could you imagine wind-ups with that? Eat your entire hand and then Time Steal and you're like,
2 turns of
You could Drop Off though.
I have a drop-off.
I have a DT drop off.
Yes!
You can use
Wow.
drastic drop.
Wow. We need to stop making ideas.
You can drastic drop off Max C.
This guy.
Yes! Drastic drop off. Needs 3s for side. Oh my god.
Oh god, bad ideas. We should
He's playing with the
stop.
main.
Oh my god. We just have more bad ideas.
Over
Drastic
Solemn
drop
Trio.
off?
No.
Yeah, drastic drop off.
I put,
Along
So
with-
Max C.
yeah.
Ah! I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah.
Chase.
Okay.
Heavy slump.
Chase.
We'll go all heavy slump on him.
Okay,
Yeah,
unhear button.
Heavy
Unhear
slump's
button.
just as bad.
Unhear, Chase.
No! I want drastic drop offs now! But you hesitating, I'm stealing.
I know, it's unheard. You unheard it.
I think Reborn's going again.
Reborn's going
yeah,
back.
Yeah, Reborn's gonna get off.
Reborn
Nick
needs
Biel's
to.
Again. What did you do?
I knocked the thing out because it was loose. The little rack thing on the bottom.
Oh, well. Why
I
don't you
heard
sit on
something snap.
Nope.
It's
There now. It's fixed.
Okay. Also, I don't really know like what could get banned. It's like there's always chance of Reborn, Heavy, Dark Hole, like those cards getting banned.
A lot of people are talking about Solemn to 1.
I think warning could go to 1. Judgment could be gone. I think that Dandelion's is gonna get hit.
One of the Plant Engine cards needs to get hit.
Yeah, I
It
think
better be the
Dandy's the biggest deal.
Yeah.
Because if they take away Dandy, they pretty much take away Formula Synchron from Plants.
They take away the whole Quasar play and all that good stuff from Plants if they take away Dandy.
They take away Easy Trishes. They take away insane profit from TG Hyper, and that I think that does.
The whole TG
That's
Hyper
the big.
Formula
I think
play.
that's the big thing to hit is Dandy, and you take it down to the Plant Engines, just Spore, Glow Up, and
Blown Fire.
Blown Fire.
So they'll have to play junk. They'll have to play junks then because that's the only way they can get Formula off.
Yeah, that's the only way can they get their maximum
With
synchro
Dopp as well,
possibility.
yeah.
So, but I think it gets hit. I think Plant's time in the sun has gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Random question: will Shin come back to 2?
She and
Shen will never.
He'll never come back.
Come on, I want Shin to come
He just
back.
won YCS. No,
even though it was on false pretenses.
but he just won
Yeah.
YCS.
I think there is not. I don't for synchros. I think they're going to go away from them. Trish could get banned. Rio could get banned.
Goyo should come back.
Goyo-
Not, it's not gonna come back. I think it should.
Your 6-drop is going to be Gaia.
Yeah, mine is
I'm
all,
sorry, your
my
Gaia's-
Amazon deck is only gonna be Gaia forever, and I'm gonna cry forever.
And
Oh boy, if they brought Goyo back, my Amazon deck would be the happiest deck in the world.
With Solidarity, of course.
Yes. 34. Just take your BLS.
okay, does anybody else have an opinion of what's getting the hammer or coming back?
Let's see.
I think Mind Crush is gonna go to 1 or come back to 3. I think something's gonna be affected with the numbers of Mind Crush, but I don't know. There's something else could get hit. Drag Down. I think Drag Down of the Grave is getting
It
hit.
needs to be hit.
It either gets banned or goes to 1.
What about
Not
Agents?
because Dark World is like dominant or anything.
No.
It just gives
course
too
not.
much. I mean, it gives information, and traditionally Konami does not keep in cards that give you information to
Look
you.
at Dust Shoot.
Yeah, like just Dust Shoot could get hit, but I don't know. I mean, like it's been at 1 for a little while.
I don't know, with the decks
I don't-
nowadays, I don't think Trap Dusty it'll probably stay at 1 with decks nowadays.
It could. It could. Dust Shoot could stay at 1. I think that Mind Crush could go to 3 and then Drag Down gets hit completely or goes to 1. Or Mind Crush just stays at 2. It's kind of a safe number. 3 seems like overkill because if you hit right once and then have 2 more, it's just
It's
retarded.
gone.
Yeah, but with Mind Crush, do you think anybody would play really 3 of it? I
No.
mean, just
No.
like MST,
I
nobody
think
plays
it's-
3 of it.
Nobody
kinda-
plays
it's kinda
it
the same-
now.
It's kind of the same
Yeah.
way. MST, I think,
I should play it
is
now.
going to go back to 2 or go back to 1 or go to 2, just because nobody really plays 3, and I
But
think
in a way, they should have just kept it. They should just keep that 3. It's just kind of that option for people
I
to get
guess.
back in.
I mean, it is an option. It's a good option, but
I mean, they shouldn't go back to 2. Let's go back to more control with magic and traps.
They are. Well, yeah, I know. It kind of discourages. I mean, it's something they did to discourage the complete trap control.
Yeah.
I don't think the MST is like out of hand to where it needs to get hit back to 1.
True.
But it's kind of like what he was saying with the
Mind Crush.
Mind Crush was nobody would ever play 3, so just keep it at 2. Just it doesn't matter. Just to prevent it from ever being stupid at 3 for any reason.
Mm-hmm.
But
one person who does
only
play.
people only play 2, so why not just ban it or limit it to 2? Like, why have the extra option available if it can become a problem? If it doesn't affect anybody.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, agents.
Anybody? Venus gets hit.
If they hit Venus, agents are done.
Not completely. I think to 1.
If to 1, then they're basically done.
Yeah, well, it's good. I
If
think
they smack Venus to 1, agents are pointless.
And if they smack Shine Ball, Konami is
They're
just
not
a pile
gonna-
of
They're not
idiots.
gonna hit
They're
Shine
not
Ball.
going to. I'm just calling it right now. If they do it,
They
they're
might
just a
hit
pile of idiots.
Hyperion, but I mean that's about it.
it's kind of like Dark World's like agents and Dark Worlds aren't like big enough to warrant like
Dark
hitting
Worlds aren't big
bad.
at all, and agents aren't topping anymore, only in Japan.
Yeah, but it's
We've
like
seen
Hyperion. Well, they do care about Japan OCG, so like Christian.
No,
I
they
think,
don't care about TCG.
No,
They only
I know,
care
I
about
said
the
they,
OCG.
I said that's what I said. They,
Oh,
they
yeah.
care about
Yeah,
OCG.
I mean, like-
so since Asian's still kind of top tier, like Hyperion could get hit to 2. Christian is probably to 1. And then Agent Earth is probably to 1 or 2.
Hyperion
I could
was the
say
most broken
Venus-
card in that deck.
I
Yeah.
could say Venus to 1. Venus to 1. Christian to 1, 2.
I don't see Venus going.
I don't see Earth going, honestly.
I would see Earth more than Venus.
Well, they didn't
Well, no,
smack
I'd
Gear
see more
Frame,
of Venus,
so
'cause Venus sets up too
because
much
Venus
for
is
them.
it's just that Shine
Venus
Ball.
does.
Sets up the Birdman play, the
Sure.
Gachi plays.
It's true. So Venus, I guess Venus could get
Listen to
hit.
me.
Venus would be more likely than Earth.
Yeah, because
They aren't going to touch Jupiter.
No.
If you even
That's
play
understood.
Jupiter, you only play 1 in the first place, and that's just to have a beater.
No.
no, you play TG Engine to have a beater.
Yeah,
It's called
play TG
Wonder
Engine
Magician.
and don't play it.
yeah.
Oh. Okay. Any other comments on
Let's
on the
see.
ban list?
Any other decks?
Okay. There's
Well, Insectors.
is that Hornet?
Hornet,
Hornet's dying.
unanimous.
That's why I got
Unanimous
out of
Hornet.
that deck.
Hornet.
Hornet will die to 1,
I think Hornet's going to 1.
and I'd rather go to YCS
I
and
think
play with
Hunter.
a troll
I
deck.
think Hunter's going to 1. Wind up Hunter's going to 1. I think.
Zenmati will go to 1.
No, don't you say that.
Zenmati's
I
the
don't
one
see-
going to
No,
get
I can't-
smacked.
no, because
it's going to
if-
be Mighty more than Hunter.
I think Mighty.
Mighty does all the
Mighty go to
work.
2.
Or Rat.
I
said-
Rat does a lot of work for that deck.
Rat does do a lot.
If it wasn't for Rat, they wouldn't be able to do anything.
Actually, they shouldn't even hit Zenmai. They should focus more on Rap because, like
If
anything.
they it doesn't matter. If they hit Rat,
Yeah, they
like limit Rat to 1, they're only eating 2 cards out of your hand at a maximum every
Yeah.
turn. And it doesn't hurt nothing. The discard power's gone.
Yeah.
Wait. We need to play Dark Worlds in here for windups. You hit my Grapha.
Yeah.
You
I
don't.
boom your fifth special summon.
You don't do
Oh,
any
yeah, and
of
also
it. No.
My friend
No.
Ku, he's playing.
He's playing Gravekeeper.
with Dark Worlds.
Does
Yeah,
it work?
Who's going with us?
Oh,
He's
really?
playing
Yeah, who's
Gravekeepers
going with us?
to play Royal Tribute.
So,
and then
me,
Royal
you,
Tribute
and Ku
Grapha.
are all in the
That's
back
what he's
seat
planning to do to make Willie
for that trip, to let you know.
So wait.
So is everybody gonna be playing
You-
a troll
you're
deck this
driving,
trip
Mine's
except
up front,
me?
He's tall.
And then you
Apparently.
and Ku.
Yeah, or me and Ben will switch halfway through the ride because we're the 2 biggest people.
Okay, so it's gonna be us 5 people. We're not-
Yeah, me and Ben will just switch halfway through the ride like we do
Oh,
in the
okay.
car till
Okay.
till
Ben's
Ohio.
going, so at least I'll have another tier 1 buddy.
Yeah. Shut up. So yeah.
Ben's playing
Hey, Atlanta, if you
Orient
watch
plans
this.
with 1 trap card.
And that's a torrential.
Hey, we don't want to tell what Ben's playing though.
No one cares what
It's
Ben's
tour guide
playing.
plans.
Okay, fine.
Nobody cares.
I'm playing
It's-
Amazons just so I can
Yeah,
troll
it's tour
people.
guide.
I'm
I'm
playing.
playing with the trollsiest thing in the world. You'll get a deck
playing
profile later.
wind ups.
This guy needs to be shot in the face.
Wait, doesn't this feel like
And I'm not
deja
going,
vu?
I'm playing Magic.
Yeah, he's gonna be in Charlotte that day.
I could have swore we've done this before.
Yeah, we did it for regionals.
Oh.
No, we did it when we were.
I'm done it for regional.
Yeah, we did it for regionals. But except this video is a lot longer, more informative, and a
It
lot
is,
better.
and it involves me.
Yeah,
Well, he'll
and
go to
stuff.
Charlotte regionals on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, we're going to the regionals.
And play
in Charlotte.
I was planning
Dragons.
on going to YCS, but then I got back in the Magic, and that just ruined me. So
You suck, friend. But you know, I respect you because Magic's a good game, even though
Magic's
Chase won a great.
good, even though
Yeah.
Chase hates it.
I do
It
with a
thinks it's
passion.
blasphemy.
It is blasphemy.
He's a.
We're all going to hell for playing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to.
But apparently Yu-Gi-Oh is the devil's card game, but not him.
The devil's no, Yu-Gi-Oh is the devil's card game because Christians say it is.
So is Harry Potter.
Yeah, because like Yu-Gi-Oh is capitalism and Magic's communism, and communism's always better in my opinion.